Hey there. I hope you're all doing well. It's time for another dream story, alright? This is a glass of water. It's a very beautiful, shiny glass. You can see it has many angles. All at the bottom. By the time this is empty, guaranteed you'll sleep. And so, get ready to pay off your sleep debt. So, let's get on to this. So let me tell you a dream story. I had this crazy dream where I thought I was going to die, but I did not. And you're going to be experiencing it, so it's a little bit on the creepy side. So here you go. Close your eyes, and you're now going to dream. So, you happen to be at a restaurant, a fast food restaurant. Okay, but it's not like any ordinary fast food restaurant. Okay. So it is a pizza restaurant. So, a beautiful pizza restaurant, okay? And you don't even know which kind. And it's not Pizza Hut, it's not Domino's. It's just a unknown pizza restaurant, okay? You're very, very happy to be there. You smell the old scent of pepperoni and mushrooms and all the ketchup and the cheese. It smells in the air, it's vibrant. Okay. I'm rubbing my glass across this mic. And yeah. So you happen to be in a group of approximately 50 to 60 people. The number is not very important. Your mother, or whatever your parent, or any other person you know, is with you. It happens to be there. In my dream, it was my mother, but it could be anybody else. So, just assume it is your mother. So, she happens to be there. She happens to be there. So before I tell you all of the events that you're going to happen, it's going to happen in your dream. I'm going to explain the layout of the area that you are in. So, this fast food restaurant has an inside portion and an outside portion. And I'll tell you first about the inside portion. The restaurant inside, it is composed of two separate buildings. Building number 1 is where you order your food, where you tell the cashier and the clerk what items, what pizza, what drink do you want, and that's where you pay. Whereas the second building, building number 2, is where you wait and serve and get served, okay? And you are right now at building number 1. And I forgot to tell you, the outside portion is basically a large dining area. How about outside? Just like a massive deck with wood planks as the floor. Like a massive patio that spans for like almost an acre. That's how big it is. So you happen to order your food with your parents or your mother and the other 50-ish people that you are with. And after you order and pay, okay, they tell you to go to the other building to get your pizza. And so you did go to the other building. You make your way there. It's a good 50 or to 60 meter walk, maybe 70 if you have to go around by the bushes because there are just trees around it. As I'm rubbing along this mic, I got this new filter or fur that catches explosive sounds. So this is an upgrade, $9. Okay, let's go back to the stream. Alright, so you go to the other building inside, and there are a lot of tables. And so you pick whatever table, and you sit down, and you begin to eat a pizza. And by the way, for some reason, there are not many people inside the building. Most of the other people are outside eating their meals at the large deck, okay? And there's tables with these umbrellas, just like kind of what you see on vacations. And there are more tables and more food than inside. And you really enjoyed the pizza. The pizza is so yummy. You don't even remember what kind of flavor or pizza you ordered. But you know you ordered a Coke along with the drink. Yummy. And so, the pizza was not very important. It's not important. But what happens after is. So you decide to take a washroom break. However, you notice that the washroom is not inside the building where you eat, but instead, the washroom is inside the other building. The first building, okay? The building where you pay and ask placing your order. But you are at the building where you eat. So you happen to bite the bullet and go take a good 50 to 70 meter walk to the first building. You go from building number 2 to building number 1. But the thing is, the first thing you notice as you arrive at the first building, you realize that your phone is missing. You happen to forget your phone. So as you go to building number 1, you pass by the counters and the customers that are lining up, and you go to the washroom. And after you go to the washroom, do what you had to do, somebody tells you as you go out, you come across somebody who happens to work at this restaurant. It was a woman, and she tells you to get out. And you think to yourself, why? And you tell her, what happened? Why do I get out? Did I do something wrong? No. She then tells you, this place is on lockdown. Lockdown, okay. Oh no, that's kind of not good. And you tell her, what does this mean? she says you're on lockdown or something. Just that. No other explanation. You don't even remember what else she says. She just says you are in lockdown. This place is in lockdown. And so you go out the building number 1, and you go towards the massive patio/deck. And everybody's there. Everybody is there. It's jam-packed. It is kind of crowded. The 50 or so people turns out to be more than that. It is like a good 100 or so people outside. Maybe because everybody just shifted and it's now that this place is on lockdown and everybody's there. And as you glance through the windows of both buildings, number 1 and 2, the building where you order food and where you eat respectively, they're all empty. The tables with chairs that are not pushed in. And everybody's at the patio. Okay? And our tables are all full. And they seem to now be falling in line as if they are ordered to. Okay. They are in groups, and your mother is there standing along with a group. And the other door section has another area outside that is separate from the tables outside. This patio is only part of the outside. Behind the patio, there is a large green field with just grass, very flat. Very flat. Okay. Something's wrong here. It's already dark outside. It's gotten dark really, really fast. Okay, what is this point of this lockdown, you're kind of thinking? Is there some like trail cuts going on, or is that some real thing? Is this like a drill or something very serious? So you wait for 5 long minutes, flipping the hourglass as we go. Okay. Very long. It feels like the longest 5 minutes. Okay. And the surrounding woods that surround this fast food place, this strange pizza place, goes quiet too. And all of a sudden, you see some red lights coming from the trees and going downhill towards the fence. That's to the right of this restaurant or whatever that is, to the side. And it happens to be a group of people you cannot even recognize what they are. From there, from the red lights, they tell you, fall in line or something, make multiple files. And so you and your mother tell you to come follow her. And you have to line up and wait patiently, just wait. It feels like the longest 10 minutes ever. And then those red lights that you see in the red and the side, they're just like people. And you realize that they are not good people. Not good people. Okay, that's not very good. That is not very good. Okay. So, as you are in line, your mother's in front of you. Something happens. They are saying that you're going to be punished. And at point, you hear the worst word that you want to hear. There is no escape. If you try to run, we will get you. You cannot even run. You can only just stand. And with them, the red light is getting brighter and brighter. And they warn you again. Try to run, we will get you. There is no going away. You are very, very frightened. Very frightened. How do you deserve this? You reflect on yourself, what happened with the actions you've done. The times at school where you happen to bully someone, or lie to a teacher, or if you're at work, mistreated a coworker, or you imagine if you're in a couple or mistreated your spouse or whatever, your partner. Every bad thing that you've done, you reflect to yourself. And before I could even continue that, they just says something like murder or something like that. And in the front of you, the people in front of you, you notice that they start collapsing. They start to fall forward as if they cannot control. It's like they just fall automatically. They collapse. They hurt themselves. And then the people behind those people start to fall too. We fall too. And your mother at one point is there, and she happens to do the same thing. Okay. And then you realize that what is going on, you realize that they are just trying to get rid of us. Everybody's falling. And you start to feel very, very dizzy. And you kind of feel tired for some reason. And then all of a sudden, you realize that they are spraying toxic gas. It's like a very poisonous gas, and you feel like the mist is coming towards you. And it's coming from those red lights. And it's coming towards you. It's coming towards you. Why? Why did I do this? And I don't deserve this. Nobody here deserves this. And so you start to feel very dizzy, and your vision turns blurry, and you could feel that sense of paralysis, and your body just falls forward. You try to crawl, but you start to inhale those gases that seem to be very toxic. It feels like you're about to die. And so you kinda lose vision or something like that. Everything goes blurry. And for some reason, you jolt awake. You jolt up awake. Okay. You wake up now, realizing that it is only a dream, and everybody is okay. And the glass is now empty. I hope this video got your tingles. Please give this video a good, big fat thumbs up if you did enjoy this. I'm trying to experiment with this mic, as I got this new furry thing, this filter, that helps block out those explosive P's or something, because this hopefully will enhance your experience. So hopefully this makes you sleep, and let me know which kind of video I should do and which objects should I use for my future videos. So hopefully this makes you sleep. like I said, pay off your sleep debt and set your balance on your sleep credit card to 0 hours. And so have a good night, and now stay tuned for the next video. Take care.